Viewers, welcome to Mind and Destiny. Today I'm preparing rice and beans porridge, whereby you cook the beans. After cooking the beans, you put it in a bowl, and then you cook your rice, and then you wash it and then put it in a bowl. And then the first process after cooking both ones, but the rice, make sure the rice is half done. So after doing that, you put a dry pot on the fire or on the stove, and then you pour in palm oil. You pour in palm oil, and then you let the palm oil heat. After the palm oil heats for a while, then you put in your ingredients, which is your tomatoes, your pepper, your onions, whatever you need to put in there to give it flavor. You put it into the pot while the oil is hot, and then you stir. You add maybe your curry, your thyme, salt, maggi, and then you keep stirring. And then after you see the onions is already soaked in the oil, then you bring in your rice, the parboiled rice, and then pour it into the palm oil, and then you stir, and then you add few ingredients to it to make it okay. So when you pour in the ingredients in there, you give it a little time, like 5 minutes, and then you try one or two of the rice to see how soft it is. When you see it's getting there or it's almost there, then your beans, you already cooked your beans, is not parboiled. The beans need to be fully cooked. You take the beans and then you pour it into the rice. When you pour it into the rice, and then you stir continuously, and then this is what you're gonna get from that, as you can see. So this is it. So I'm still in the process of preparing it. So this is it, right here. As you can see, the color, it changed because of the palm oil. So this is, you stir continuously, make sure the rice mixed with the beans properly. I added egg to mine, and I added shrimps. I love shrimps. I love eating shrimps. And then a few of my chicken, I have to scatter the chicken in there. So this is it. And I use my meat sauce also. So this is pretty much it, and make sure you put your stove on the low so you don't end up burning the food. So this is it, and then I'm gonna cover it up and let it cook for a little while. So this is pretty much it. So that is what you do when you want to cook rice and beans porridge. So now it's on the stove right now cooking, so you leave it for like another 5 minutes to 10 minutes depending on the level of the stove. But mine, I already put it in the low because the rice is cooked and the beans is cooked. So you just want both of them to blend in and get this flavor and taste of mixed together. So I'm gonna leave it on here for like 10 minutes, and make sure it's not too dried. Make sure it's a little bit, juicy, so that when it's too dry, you're not going to enjoy it. So leave it for like 10 minutes, and after that, your food is ready. Simple rice and beans porridge. Like I said, you cook your beans till it's fully cooked. Some people fry their beans. So when you cook your beans, it's fully cooked, you put it in a bowl. You cook your rice, parboil it, and then you put it in a bowl also. Then you put it in a dry pot on the stove, and then you add your African palm oil. You add it in, and then you put in your tomatoes, your onions, or your pepper. Just add the little things you need to add to it, and then you put your seasoning, or you put in your maggi or whatever you have that makes your food nice. You put in your curry if you want, put in thyme, put in whatever things you smells good, garlic, ginger, to make everything smell good. And after that, you put the rice in. The rice should be the first to go in. It's either way, but me, I put the rice because the rice was not really fully cooked. So I have to put the rice to make it fully cooked before I add the beans to it. So by then, the rice and the oil, they've already blended together, adding my meat sauce to it to cook the rice to where I want it to be. And then you add your beans to it. When you add your beans to it, you keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring to make sure everything is mixed together. The rice and the beans is mixed together. And then you leave for like 10 minutes. That's pretty much it. So thank you, my viewers, for following me today with the quick one, rice and beans porridge. I remember my mom used to cook that a lot and I love it. So today I just thought about it. I'm like, oh, let me prepare rice and beans porridge. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, I'll be teaching you how to make kwaka, the plantain cake or whatever you call it, but it's from plantain, very ripe plantain mixed with corn, blended corn, dry blended corn, and other ingredients. So tomorrow I'll be doing that. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and wait for me. I remain your favorite host, Destiny or Ashanti or Mrs. Buck, and Mike is out there today. So as many watching this, please, all my African people, all my American people, all the Asian people, all the people, please click on the link that says subscribe. Click on subscribe. Click. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Even though you don't enjoy my cooking or you don't enjoy me, click on subscribe. If you enjoy me, click on subscribe. If you love my cooking, click on subscribe. Thank you, my viewers, for joining us today. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Remain blessed. Peace out. Love you all. Kisses.